Hi guys, this is Moses, bringing you another video for your information. As you guys know, I've been doing this real estate business for about 4 months, and I just want to give you guys a little update on what's happening. It's been an amazing journey for me. This is one of those things that I've been wanting to do for quite a few years, and I finally took the plunge and I started doing it a few months ago. And I got my license, and I started, pushing and shoving in this crazy real estate market of Windsor that we have. It's a very awesome place to be in doing real estate since the real estate is booming like crazy, even though it's cooled down a little bit. In October, it went up 9%. In November, the update is probably coming out soon. It's not as crazy as October, but it's still challenge. If you're buying a property in the lower 500s, it's very, very crazy. It's like, going all in 12 rounds and, you know, just holding on there, man. For buyers, it's a very frustrating, it's complicated. And as I've started to work with buyers, I can see all the difficulties, trying to lock in a property because you see so many properties in it's not just about what you like, it's about being able to get what you like because there's so many other buyers out there that are trying to get the exact same property as you are. So trying to stay motivated, try to keep the buyer motivated. It's a very interesting, very challenging, but it's like I said, it's like a 12 round, bout in the ring, or even worse, UFC fight. It's only 3 rounds, but one blow, it's a blow. It's not like taking a punch with a glove. I was in the ring once, I got knocked out. Anyways, but the point is that it's been an incredible journey. I've learned a lot of things. I've learned how to go through all the different steps. I'm very quickly becoming an expert in all the areas around the Windsor, Essex region. I can tell you the prices of a property. I can tell you what a property will probably sell for. I can tell you, what your property is going to be worth, depending on the what the staging is or what it looks like. And it's very good because I'm doing hands-on, and there's nothing better than doing hands-on. Hands-on is the best way to learn all these scenarios that can happen. There's so many different stages that you got to deal with as you're dealing with buyers. In the prices, it can be crazy because one house can sell for 30 over while the other one sells for 210 over. So it's very, very all over the place right now. There's no set price. Even though you may have a number, at the end of the day, how the property is presented, how the property is staged. If you're a seller, this is so, so important. I've seen quite a few houses that people just, I know it's personal. I know something that we all love to have it personalized. But when you're selling a property, you want to, um, neutralize it. You have to remember that person that's walking into the house. You have to put it in a way that the person will be interested in the first 30 seconds. They can visualize, they can see whether they want to buy the house, they can see whether the house is going to be for them within a minute. They know that. So the more personalized and the more just nicely set up the property is, the better chance it's going to have more offers, and the better chance it's going to have to to sell way over what you're asking. That's the difference between selling a house and that's going to be only 30 over, and one that's going to sell for 180 over. I've seen so many houses that I've shown so far, and I've met a lot of awesome real estate agents. Kim, kudos to you. You've been awesome. You've been so helpful to me. She's one of my mentors, and she's been so patient and kind with me, and there's no words that I can explain to express my gratitude with her knowledge and in her help, how she's guiding me through all these steps. Anyways, so like I said, it's been 4 months, a little bit over 4 months, and it's we're just started December, and right now it's cool. There's still properties in the market. There's still a chance. I think if anything, it's probably a good chance right now for buyers, because if you're a buyer, then you have a pretty good chance of getting a property. If you take one considerably, if you take it seriously, you'll probably have a good chance of locking in a property. And like people keep on praying in the area that there'll be like a huge, massive recession and that everything will plummet, and that's not gonna happen. I'm, I I'm just an agent like everybody else, but and nobody knows. Nobody has a magic ball that will know exactly what's going to happen. But even if it does, by the time it happens, pricing is going to be so high up that if even if it drops 30% by then, it'll go back to where we're standing right now. Right now, how a three-bedroom house, just a driveway and a decent area, is running you anywhere between 330 to 430,000. And once you have a bigger house, it's higher than that. I did a comparison. I didn't put too many specifics because I didn't have the permission from the Toronto house that was for sale, but I saw a property from Toronto that was identical to a property here, and I wanted to compare. I wanted to see what the difference is. I know people are like, it's expensive in Toronto, but I don't think that people have a realistic view of how difficult it is to buy a property in Toronto. People think, it's so hard in Windsor. So hard in Windsor. You should see. Don't believe me. Go on the MLS. Do a quick search in Toronto, Barrie, Brampton, even places like London, man. Anyways, this one property that here, it would probably run you the most 500,000. Okay, 3 bedrooms, 1.5 bathrooms, family room, a small basement, a driveway, 50 by like 110, 100 lot. It runs you here around $500,000, depending on the area, of course, and depending on the how nicely it's updated. Of course, all those things play a huge factor into everything. But in Toronto, 1.1 to 1.5 million. So it's crazy. It's just insane the amount of increase. So if you think it's expensive, just think about this way. We still have all the way up to go. So we still have another $500,000 at least to go to reach where everybody else is in most places in Canada. So to put it into a little perspective, so it's still a very, very awesome place to purchase. Um, like I said, it's difficult. It's complicated, but it's awesome. And as an agent, that I'm trying to guide people and I'm trying to like explain, it's good. It's good that I have to show all these houses, because the more I see, the more I do, the more I push, the more I shove, the more I see the comparables. I can tell people, okay, this is like this, like that, and I have a pretty good idea where it's gonna stand, right? And that's good. That's good, because all this knowledge is something that it's good to have. People are asking me, what do you think my son is buying a house right now. What do you think is gonna be the price, in this area? And I give them an idea, and they're like, oh yeah, yeah, I know it's gonna be expensive, but houses below 500 is like it's like it's like a pond full of fish. If you go above 500, then everything drops. Everything, there's still interest, there's still like moving, but not as crazy. You can still buy a decent property that's above 600. You still got it. It's not gonna take the over the price. It's not gonna go away. That's here to stay. But you gotta remember too, what the house is sold for is actually the price of the property. It's not so much what the asking price is. The asking price is just to attract people, right? If a house is put in the market high, it's just not very wise for the seller to do such a thing, because it's not going to attract as many people, of course, right? Like that was this one property here in Tecumseh Town, all their property, they were asking $280,000. The lot was 75 by 265. It's a huge lot, nice area. The house was horrible, horrible. I'm not gonna tell the address, but anyways, so I saw a house that was like a little bit destroyed like that one, and it sold just barely like 40 over. But they dropped the price because they didn't want to sell. It was just sitting there. They come sit down too. But so I thought, oh, okay, this one's gonna sit around maybe like same price around 320 because it's old. But this one was worse, way worse. But this house, it's insane, insane. It sold for like 200 over, and the lot, not so much the house. They paid like almost $500,000 for the lot, not not the house. The house, I think the person that bought it is just gonna demolish it and build a brand new house. But anyways, so the area is still important, but like you don't know where it's gonna end up. At the end of the day, the amount of interest is gonna be created by the amount of people that view the property, right? So the more people that view it, the more offers you're gonna have as a seller. As a buyer, I always say, you know what, you gotta look for something that's nice but not crazy, because the moment it's crazy, then everybody's gonna want to put a bid on it, right? Anyways, so I just wanted to give you guys another update on my situation, and keep cheering for me, and I'm pushing, I'm shoving, I'm trying to help people, I'm trying to be of any good value to people, whether you're in Windsor, whether you're in Toronto. I'm here for you guys, so give me a thumbs up or a comment, anything. I appreciate it. Any motivation that I get from people, it really makes me have more fuel so I can keep on shoving, keep on going forward, and doing my best. So till next video, guys, take care. Okay, bye now.